So MKBHD has been uploading videos for, well, quite a while. And obviously with that comes different styles of content. And well, you might not have known this, but he used to upload HD tutorials. So, I have 4 videos, all from MKBHD about 16 years ago, and today we're going to find out if these tech hacks will still work.
I'm back with another tutorial, an HD tutorial, on how to get high-res videos quickly using Mozilla Firefox. So what we're going to do is open the Firefox internet browser, and right now I'm using, it's not my max resolution, but I'm using a 1440 by 900. So we're going to type that in and search, and go to Google Images and search our resolution. And sure enough, we get a ton of cool wallpapers, some pretty kick-ass wallpapers that I want to use. So I'll click on this one, click full-size image, and Mozilla Firefox built-in has a set as desktop background tool. Going on that real quick, you right-click it. Hopefully you can see this because it's HD. Set it as desktop background, and you'll get a little window popping up saying, do you want to make it the center? Do you want it to be tile, or do you want it to stretch? Now the preview didn't change because this image is actually perfectly fit to my desktop. And that's how it gives a little option for the background color just in case it's smaller. And what we're going to do is set it as the desktop background, and instantly you'll notice, I'll exit out here, voila, it's my desktop background.
Okay, so what MKBHD was saying there is that you can get wallpapers that precisely fit the resolution of your monitor, and they won't be pixelated and they won't be any more resource intensive than they already need to be. And then as you can see, I have a 2560 by 1440p monitor, 1440p. Gone to images, and then we have a bunch of wallpapers, such as this one, which I quite like. Same resolution as my monitor. Right click, set as desktop background. Hopefully you won't need this, however, just going to set it to fit. And then sometimes I did find that it will be set to center and it will work, so you might want to look into that. Just set to fit, and voila, I have a new wallpaper. Same for this one. Set desktop background, and it's the same. Now, I suppose this might be quite cool, but there's one issue. I think you would struggle to find someone who didn't know how to change their wallpaper. So yeah, it might be worth just making sure that you have the correct resolution so that you don't end up with any blurry ones.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another HD tutorial. In this video, I'm going to try to show you guys how to customize your Google, your Gmail themes and settings, etc., so that you can actually have your own look when you're using your Gmail. So I'm going to use Firefox for this particular episode. You usually see me using Safari, but this is just for this particular episode. So I'm going to go to the regular Google homepage. This is if you're not using Thunderbird, by the way. So if you're actually using your web browser to go into Google and check your Gmail, this is how you do it. So what you're going to go is to actually hit the Gmail button. It's going to load, first of all, my Gmail account. You can see how many bazillions of YouTube videos I have to answer. So first of all, go to Settings. And you're going to go to the Themes tab on the Settings part. And you see right off the bat, there's a ton of settings that you can choose. Mountains, Marina Dusk, Shiny, different boyish or girlish settings. And then the last one here, after Terminal, is choose your own colors. And when you click on that, a new window will pop up where you can actually choose the color for every single aspect of your page. So if I click on this one, I can pick my background color text, I can pick just the text of the page itself, I can pick every single color about the entire page. This can, if I don't want it to be blue, I can just make it red, for example. And then I would save that theme and it would apply it to my actual Gmail. Now, I'm not going to spend time applying the entire theme, so real quick I'll show you the Pebbles theme right here. Just by clicking on it, bam, it's already applied it to the entire Gmail thing. Now, if I was recording the entire screen, you could see it, but you can see the background is kind of grayish. It has the Pebbles background. You can also upload a file to be that actual background image if you like. So that is just a quick way for you guys to actually customize your Gmail, the whole theme of it if you're getting bored with the one you already have. Here's a contrast black one. That's pretty cool. If you don't actually have a theme for Firefox, then this is a cool way to get the look you like working for your Gmail. So that's just a quick little tutorial for you guys who are still using, who aren't using Thunderbird that I am. If you still go to your web browser to check your Gmail when you're not using offline Gmail and everything, that is a quick way to do it. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and thanks for watching. If you have any other ideas for me, send me a quick request. And
basically, just if you want a new Gmail theme, then you can change it. So if we go here, gmail.com, and you can see the bazillions of YouTube videos I have to answer. So it has all of these themes. So let's say you wanted to do leaves, then you can press save and it's changed. However, he also mentioned that you can create custom colours, and unfortunately I haven't actually found any, so I think it might have been removed in the many years that this video is old. However, there's also one more that you can do. I do quite like this Lake Tahoe, but then down here you can select text background, vignette or blur. So I actually have blur all the way to the top. So far I can do vignette, which as you can see makes the corners of the image a bit darker. And then this text background, if I set it to dark, then it changes this. If you want a Gmail dark mode, then here you go. Although I don't know about you, but I actually don't use Gmail, so this is all a bit useless to me. So if you do use Gmail, then you can change your Gmail theme. So you can have rocks on your background if you want.
hey everyone, this is going to be a brief tutorial on how to measure your download and upload speed. It's a very simple tutorial. First thing you want to do is open any web browser you like, preferably your fastest browser to get the most accurate reading. And to show you exactly what I'm typing into the URL bar. It's www.speedtest.net and hit enter. And it'll load a page. Now, first thing it's going to ask is if you want to, which server you want to choose to measure your speed. It's going to measure, here's going to show you exactly how fast it is, 30 megabytes per second. This will be kilobytes, 512 kilobytes. So I'm going to pick the server closest to me, which is in New York, the New York server. And here's also a pretty cool number of the original number of tests that have taken place. So here's a live test of my internet speed. It says testing download first, and then it's going to test the upload speed. Now this is nowhere near my fastest speed. I'm running several things in the background here, but I will actually be able to show you my fastest speed when this is done. So now it says testing upload, and it's down to 0%, and it is done. So now this screen will fade out, and it'll give you a number of options. This is all built into your browser. You can rate your internet service provider. I'll give it 4 stars. And I'm going to go down here.
Okay, so I don't know why I'm still doing this, because I'm sure that most people know how to measure their internet speed, but why not? A new tab, just type speed test. And then there's also one built into Google now, so I could do that, but then obviously he used the speed test by Ookla one. So I'm also connected to my hotspot, so I might not get the best speeds. And they have streamlined it a lot, so you no longer have to select your nearest location. And here it gives you your speed. Although you can also just go back to Google, type speed test, and then it does it from there, which I am getting a slightly quicker speed, so I don't know why that is. Not the most interesting thing ever, and I'm sure lots of you already knew how to do this, but we just have one more video to see.
Hey guys, here's a quick video on how to get a little extended task manager, which is basically a replacement for the built-in Control-Shift-Escape built-in task manager for Windows Vista. I'm running Vista right now. So here's what it is and how to get it. Open up an internet browser, and I'll post this link in your description. So I'm gonna copy and paste that right now. This link is an extended task manager, which gives you a much broader system overview. Gives you a whole lot about your memory usage, your disk reading and writing, history, CPU history for a longer period of time, networking, your port usage, and even a summary tab for a whole lot of this. This is your port usage. So it's really nice, all the features that they give you. And if you do want it, the link I give you is this website. All you have to do is scroll down and open this window, and I'll open it in a new tab, and that'll bring up this one. And you just click on the free download, and it'll replace the Control-Shift-Escape, this task manager. It'll replace this one.
Okay, so basically just a more detailed task manager. So if we have a look at the description, click on Extended Task Manager on Lifehacker, which does sound a bit odd. If we click on Extended Task Manager again, free download, and presumably free Extended Task Manager, download now, it just says, "Hi, how are you?" As you can see, nothing new has been downloaded, and I don't think I need extensions for Windows, a free screen capture, free disk usage analyzer, or a free video converter. So I think in the numerous years that this has been out, it has probably broken along the way. Okay, while editing this, I realised one thing. So this behind me is sysinternals. It's pretty much just another task manager alternative. Yeah, it might lag some things, like it might not be able to do Control-Shift-Escape to open it. But if you really do want to get away from Task Manager, then maybe have a look at this or some others. Okay, so that's the end of this video. If you're here, I would like to thank you for watching all the way through, as this was a bit of a nightmare to create. I'd like to thank Just Jeff, since he did give me a lot of feedback on my content, and well, that sparked the creation of this video. And then Nancy Art Music also gave me some feedback on my content, so thank you very much to you two. Also, if you could subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you do watch my short form content, you'll know that I'm trying to get Nothing to see my videos, so they'll send me a phone 3. So if you could in the comments just tag Nothing.